Hello everyone, today we have new live stream. First of all, let me say sorry for all those artifacts because I guess this riser equipment still does not work. Unfortunately, their support did not help me, so I'm gonna stay with faulty equipment and I'm not sure how to solve it. But we are going to check fresh release from Eduard today. As you can see, this is a weekend edition kit. It is molded in 1/48 scale and it copies Albatros D.V. You can see both marking options on the box art. It is, I would say, traditional feature for weekend edition kits. And this is a commercial sample, so it means you will get exactly the same stuff if you order it from official Eduard website. Thank you for the first like, by the way. So here you can see comparison with my hand. It's not that big box, but it is easy to guess why, because it's World War I airplane in 1/48 scale, so it won't be big in the finished state, let's say. So also on this side we can see, let's say, profiles for both marking options which are included into this kit. And if we flip over this box here, we can just see that it was made in Czech Republic. Surprise, surprise. So it's a top opening box, just give me a sec to open it, and here is what we have inside. All plastic frames are packed into the same plastic bag, so just give me a sec to remove them. Of course we have also the assembly manual and decals sheet on the bottom, but we will check them a bit later, because I would like to start with plastic parts first. So what do we have here? Let's open it. In the meantime, let me remind you that we upgraded our donate button on the website, so now it is easier to find. And of course, you can help us with even the smallest amount. Still, it will be useful for us in order to improve the photo and video quality. So just go there, decide how much you would like to send us via PayPal, and we will say thank you, of course. And you will see this improvement with your eyes. So here you can see first plastic sprue. This one is dedicated to wing parts, also fuselage halves here. Note the tail segment is molded separately. We also have engine parts, propeller, pilot figurine is here, which is quite unusual for the modern kits, but as you can guess, it won't be used in the assembly manual. It will be marked as unused part in the manual. And now we can zoom on so that you can see the external detailing of this kit. Of course, it consists of the recessed panel lines and riveting. Here you can see engine parts, wing, and also pilot figurine, tail surfaces, and again another fuselage half. If we flip it over, there is not that much detailing, I would say. And note that there are no guiding pins on fuselage parts, so you will have to be careful while joining them together. But otherwise I don't see any possible issues. And here you can see that we don't have any guiding elements on the engine house as well. Be careful while working at these elements, both fuselage halves and also engine house. Next we have, just give me a moment, we have the second and the last gray plastic sprue. Here it is. This one is dedicated to mix of various parts because manufacturer decided to put here both landing gear legs, for example here, also one piece pilot seat, landing gear wheels. We have the machine guns here, and molding quality seems to be fine. We can zoom in so that you can see it with your own eyes. So here you can see, for example, one piece pilot seat. Here you can see it from the other side. And next we have a lot of thin parts, so be careful with this. It might be tricky to separate them, but just keep your calm and you'll be good to go, because otherwise you might end up with broken parts, and it's not that cool, especially with World War I aircraft, where all those parts make up the, I would say, overall structure of the aircraft. Yep, you are first. Thank you for joining. And next we have also various bonuses for the weekend edition kit. I'm a bit surprised that there are no clear parts. Nevertheless, here we have separate plastic bag with decals sheet. So just give me a second to open it. Obviously, decals are printed in Eduard. So here you can see them. And I can even zoom in a bit more so that you can see it. here they are. We have several decals for the instrument panel. We also have decals for the seat belts. So even if you plan to build out of the box build, still it will be pretty much detailed, and I think cockpit will be good looking. Now, some of those elements can be replicated with masks, but as you can see, manufacturer decided to include them in case you're okay with decals replicating such things. Next we have here assembly manual. This one is printed in form of small brochure. No history note on the first page. We have parts mapped straight away, some safety devices, and also paints chart by the way here in Gunze numbers. Assembly process starts with fuselage halves and cockpit elements on those fuselage halves walls. Also we assemble the cockpit floor. Then we insert all this stuff inside. We also assemble engine here. And don't forget that engine will be visible on the finished model, so I would recommend to paint it thoroughly, to replicate some weathering in order to make overall appearance even more interesting. Here we assemble wings, then we continue with exhaust tube as far as you can see. Now then we have the landing gear wheel struts, and don't forget about rigging in this area. Next we have propeller installation rigging scheme, which is shown like this with help of blue lines. Rigging is also present on the tail surfaces. And finally we have marking guide. So here is the first marking option. It comes from France, July 1917. Quite colorful one, I would say. And another one comes from France, early 1918. And as you can see, it features this huge white arrow on the fuselage. Quite interesting marking option as well. So as I said, this kit should be already available on official Eduard website. Price is quite reasonable because it's a weekend edition kit, so if you don't want to overpay for some extras you won't use in your build, then it might be an interesting option for you. Of course, I will be happy to hear your opinion here in the comment section below. If you like this video, don't forget to press the like button because it will help us greatly. There is also a subscribe button, so you can click it in order not to miss any fresh video reviews. And I would like to thank you for watching video. Thank you for joining me today. I will see you tomorrow in the next video review as usual, and bye.